Welcome to Class 8, Mathematics Chapter Power Play. Which is bigger, 4 cubed or 3 to the 4th power? The base and exponent are just swapped. Can swapping really change who wins? Let us find out. Here are all three pairs we need to compare. Pair 1, 4 cubed or 3 to the 4th. Pair 2, 2 to the 8 or 8 squared. Pair 3, 100 squared or 2 to the 100th power. Look carefully. In each pair, the base and exponent are swapped. 4 and 3 swap places, 2 and 8 swap places, 100 and 2 swap places. So the real question is, when we swap, who wins, the bigger base or the bigger exponent? Let us start with 4 cubed. This means 4 multiplied by itself 3 times, 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 4 gives us 64. So 4 cubed equals 64. Now 3 to the 4th power, that is 3 multiplied by itself 4 times, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27, and 27 times 3 is 81. So 3 to the 4th equals 81. So 64 versus 81. 81 is bigger. Even though 4 is a bigger base, the bigger exponent wins. 3 to the 4th is greater than 4 cubed. Next, pair 2 to the 8th versus 8 squared. 2 to the 8 means 8 2's multiplied together. Instead of doing it all at once, let us build a doubling chain. Each step just doubles. 2 to the 1st is 2. 2 squared is 4. 2 cubed is 8. 2 to the 4th is 16. 2 to the 5th is 32. 2 to the 6th is 64. 2 to the 7th is 128. And 2 to the 8th is 256. So 2 to the 8th equals 256. Now 8 squared, that is just 8 times 8, which is 64. 256 versus 64, no contest. 2 to the 8th power wins by a huge margin. Now for the grand finale. 100 squared versus 2 to the 100th power. 100 squared is 100 times 100, which is 10,000. That is a big number. But what about 2 to the 100th power? We cannot write out 100 2's, so how do we figure this out? Let us use our doubling chain. We already know 2 to the 8th is 256, 2 to the 9th is 512, and 2 to the 10th is 1024. Already past 1,000. Now watch this. 2 to the 20th is 1024 times 1024, which is about 10 lakh. That is already way bigger than 10,000. And we have only reached 2 to the 20th. We still have 80 more doublings to go. 2 to the 100th is approximately 1.27 times 10 to the 30th power. That is a 1 followed by 30 zeros. 10,000 versus 1.27 times 10 to the 30th power. It is not even close. 2 to the 100th power is the winner by an astronomical margin. Look at all three answers. Part 1, 3 to the 4th beat 4 cubed. Part 2, 2 to the 8th crushed 8 squared. Part 3, 2 to the 100 demolished 100 squared. Every single time, the number with the bigger exponent won. When bases and exponents are swapped, the bigger exponent almost always wins. That is the incredible power of repeated multiplication. Here is your reusable method. Step 1. Expand each expression. Step 2. Compute the values. Step 3. Compare. For huge exponents, build up from powers you already know, like starting from 2 to the 10th and doubling from there. And always remember, the exponent is where the DL power lives. Exponents are the engines of enormous numbers. A tiny base with a big exponent can outmuscle a huge base with a small exponent every time. That is the superpower of exponential growth. Keep learning and keep growing. See you in the next question.